Okay, I have been waiting for this moment. I've got out the Mirror Realm playmat just for the occasion. I'm gonna open a box of Alpha Sorcery all by myself. Just go slowly. I've seen a lot of the cards, but I just want to kind of read them out and yeah, just enjoy the box and go at a nice slow speed. A lot of the other packs I'm opening, I'm doing faster now, so time to slow down. I've been meaning to do this for a bit, but I got my pledge and then had to go to a Magic tournament. So I have, it's been delayed and it's been like all I can think about. And of course I get home and I've been sick. Oh, no. I'll do a little more than that. Just trying to be careful. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. From the back. So, yeah, I got back and it's been a process waiting for this moment, but the time has come. I can't wait anymore. Pardon me if there's some sniffles, but I've got to open this box. I need to do this. I need to know what cards I'm gonna get, what decks I can build. This is it. So yeah, for reference though, I've opened about just over 3 boxes now. So this will be my 4th, and it will be the only one I have opened all by myself. I'm excited. Let's get through there. There we go. Get this beauty open. Nice. Okay. Where should I put it? Because I don't want to... maybe here's actually fine. How's that? Keep the mirror. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's try that for now. I'll mess around with that. So I guess I'm gonna go through everything in the box. Let's do it. We'll even do the box topper. I haven't been opening these lately. Right, this one you open up top there. Okay. We've got Sorcerer. Your avatar has entered the contest. Tap, player draw a sight. Tap, draw a spell. By Francesca Berald. And yeah, classic. It's the poster avatar of the game, and it's a really good card. I won't be reading cards that we see as I go through, but I'm trying to keep it a little contained to this box opening and just go through everything. Winter River, an ordinary sight of cold, crisp recovery. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spellbook. Art by Matt Thames. Gorgeous river. I also like getting these foils with the normal backs. I don't get me wrong, I love the full arts, but having some foils with the normal backs just nice for sleeving. Critical Strike. Ordinary magic of piercing precision. The next time an ally strikes a unit this turn, it deals double damage. Art by Jeff Easley. Syrian Templar. An exceptional mortal, bane of all evil. Takes no damage from demon, spirit, or undead minions. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Psalms 23:4. By Gadu Duaso. And of course, Rubble, a barren site demolished and destroyed, provides no mana, by Jeff A. Menges. This is the first card that Jeff actually ever signed in the game. I met him at that convention that I went to and got him to sign some sorcery cards and open up a pack of Alpha, which was very cool. So, thank you, Jeff. And of course, in all the box toppers, a list of all the artists that brought this game to life. Shout out. Okay. All right, let's get to the stuff that people have come here for. I know a lot of product opening at this point has sped up, but time for me to slow down. Which row do I start with? That's really the question, and a point of contention, always. I think I'm feeling left, right, middle, but I might go left to right. Either way, it sounds like I'm starting left, and that's because it is my least favorite part of the box. I want to save the best for last. Or maybe we'll start with the hits, who knows? I'm fine with either way. I guess for the opening itself, maybe the box should be like this for now. I want to show off this playmat, it's gorgeous. Okay. So, first pack of the box. Let's see how we do. Opened well. And I'm going to be doing no pack trick for this entire box, just because that's sort of the feedback I've got. This would be an optimal way to do a whole box. You go through the 3 exceptionals, the elite or unique, and then just go through the ordinaries and find out if you get a foil. That seems to be what most people like, although there's a bunch of different ways to open packs and all of them are valid. I'm just going to do this one for my solo opening. Yeah, that's all there is to it, but I'm going to keep switching it up. I haven't really found my personal favorite way. I just like opening packs of this game. Okay. Swiven Scout. An exceptional mortal keeps her distance. Movement +1. Enemy avatars within Swiven Scout's range of motion play with their hands revealed. Know thine enemy and know thyself, and feel not the awe of 100 battles. Sun Tzu. I did not realize they threw a Sun Tzu quote into this game. That's sick. Art, again, by Jeff A. Menges. And dope. Yeah, I actually didn't know that. See, I'm instantly getting gratified by slowing down on the cards a little bit here. Gorgeous. Okay. Syrian Templar again. And Tide Naiads. Exceptional spirits crash into shore. Submerge. This site is flooded. It is a water site. Art by Josie Pilkaz. And our first elite and or unique, it's by Alan Pollock. It's a unique. It's Giganticism. Unique magic of sheer strength. Give an ally unit +6 power this turn. Pity these meek and measly men. This card basically traumatizes me in this game. Oh my gosh, I've been on the receiving end of a lot of lessons from Giganticism, and who knows, if I'd learned those lessons at other times, maybe I could have made the top 4 in the first Sorcery League, but my opponent played well and absolutely destroyed me with this card. Powerful card, especially if you can manage to pair it with a grapple shot in the same turn. Watch out for Giganticism. Boop. Incinerate. Ordinary magic of Draconic Conflagration. Deal 4 damage to each other unit at target location near the caster or an allied dragon. Scaleforge Stoked. Proud kite untamed. In flagrant flight unfurled. Art by Lindsay Crummett. Another by Lindsay. Scarecrow. Decent amount of people have Scarecrow as their favorite card and their favorite art in the game, and I respect it. Scarecrow's very cool. People like Scarecrows. A gaunt and ragged ordinary relic. Genesis. Return each airborne minion here to its owner's hand. Airborne minions can't enter this location. And any talks I do about the cards themselves, their gameplay, anything, it's going to be pretty limited. Of course, like Giganticism, I'm going to do it a little bit, but just because of how long this is going to take with me actually reading the full card, this video will be mainly me, well, reading the full card. Which I'm happy to do. I've felt like I've wanted to do this for a while, and it's time to really soak in the sorcery product. Okay, we got Eremos Mercenaries. Ordinary mortals fight for a price. You may discard a random card rather than pay this spell's mana cost. The purse has enticements unknown to virtue, by Jeff A. Menges. Muck Lampreys. Ordinary beasts squelch and squirm. Burrowing, submerge. These pallid parasites plague the swamplands, effortlessly boring through fen and flesh alike. By Vasily Ermolev. Bury. Ordinary magic of Terranian internment. I'm just gonna be doing my best here. Burrow target minion or artifact if able. And by the way, doing my best. I love it. I friggin' love reading sorcery cards and the way they do just their assignment of rarity and a quick description of the card, whether they're immortal or anything, magic. I love it so much. I feel it really adds to the cards and the experience of it, even if I mess up on pronunciation a decent amount. Okay. From out of the depths of the countless pits, there came a melancholy rustling from the garments of the buried. Edgar Allan Poe, by Dan Seagrave. Again, though, I didn't realize they put flavor text, a bunch of famous quotes. I didn't know that, and I think it's really cool. I haven't analyzed that part of Barry before. Minor Explosion. Ordinary magic of Proximal Plosion. Deal 3 damage to each unit at target location up to 2 steps away. Art by Matthias Frisk. Ogre Goons. Grok Grok. Ordinary ogres blunder about. Grok Grok, me find rock. What rock do? It sit there. Art by Jeff A. Menges. Iconic. Bosk Troll. An ordinary troll of gentle disposition. Its thoughts are reflections in a forest pool, softly trembling with wind and rain. By Vasily Ermolev. Exorcism. I do want this in foil. Ordinary magic to expose the unholy. Banish all demon and undead minions at target location up to 2 steps away. Nor devil nor demon shall undo this done. Begone! Art by Matthias Frisk. Rain of Arrows. Ordinary magic eclipses the sun. Deal 1 damage to each above ground minion. Then we will fight in the shade. Dianakes. Art by Vincent Pompetti. And an arid desert. So first pack, we get a Giganticism. Huge, literally. I'll take it. That is one that I have not got yet. So I'm happy about that. I guess I should just kind of organize as I go. So we'll separate the unique. I separate unique, elite, ordinaries, and ordinary sites. That's how I have been doing things. And we're going to carry on at the left side of the box and see if we can get a foil, keep the uniques going, maybe get some elites that I don't have. There's a lot. I keep opening my elites that I have 3 or 4 of. So I'm going to try to not do that in this box. That's the goal at least, but hey, I'll be happy either way. We're here. We're opening packs of Sorcery. Sunken Treasure. Exceptional relics lost at sea. If cast, conjure this under an allied water site of an opponent's choice. When Sunken Treasure is carried to the surface, its controller sacrifices it and draws 2 cards. Art by Jeff A. Menges. I'll have to bring that one to get signed by him at Gen Con. Dodge Roll. Exceptional magic, nimble and quick, may be cast when an ally is attacked. An attacked ally may move to another adjacent location to evade the attack. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Now, sadly, of note with this card, it doesn't work against striking, fighting, and other keywords. So its use case is more limited than it otherwise would be. But it also would probably be too good otherwise too. So, is what it is. Stormy Seas. Exceptional magic of maritime furor. Submerge all minions and artifacts occupying target water site. The sea is angry today, my friends. Hike and hold, men. Fly! Bring due astern Neptune's belly. Art by Vincent Pompetti. This card is gorgeous in foil, by the way. It's one that I have got already. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay. And for Elite or Unique, it's by Michael Nagapal. It's... Yes, dude, it's my first Plague of Frogs. We got back-to-back uniques that I haven't got yet in 3 boxes, so I'm very happy already. And this card's just incredible. How can you not love Plague of Frogs? Unique. Okay, yeah, let's read the card. Let's do the thing. Plague of Frogs, unique magic in its most annoying form. Summons 7 frog tokens. No more chilling a sound than a congress of croaks and the splitter-splatter of slimy feet. Incredible. I love the frog cards in this game, and I love frogs. There you go. There you go. Plague of Frogs. Amazing. Fire Harpoons. Ordinary magic to reel in your prey. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the caster's location. Draw a card. Art by Jesse Palkas. Swamp Buffalo. This was mine and my brother-in-law's first favorite card in Sorcery. We just instantly were in love with the Swamp Buffalo, and yeah, that was when we were testing the game back in the alpha playtest, and we just really liked Swamp Buffalo. It's cool. So shout out to Swamp Buffalo. This card's sick, and I have managed to open one in foil, and it's everything you could ever ask for, really. It's an ordinary beast of ponderous proportions. Impassive, plump, and peaceful, the Swamp Buffalo is an icon of contentment. It's so good. Art by Jesse Palkas. Absolute icon. Plumbed Pegasus. An ordinary beast of extraordinary extravagance. Airborne. And thereupon I could not breathe, but sighs were pardoned unto me. To see the Pegasus fly is to feel the spirit soar. Also, I guess it's a little late in the video at this point. Well, I mean, there's a ton of packs left, but this is going to be a long video. I'm not reading out the cost or the power. I'm just reading the text. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong to be doing. Maybe if I'm not reading the cost and power, I shouldn't be reading the actual ability text box. This is how I'm doing it. Oh, right. Of course, art by Melissa A. Benson. Wall of Air. An ordinary aura of bitter obstruction. Conjure atop the border of a site you control. Minions with airborne or 2 or less power can't traverse Wall of Air. Cloud Spirit. An ordinary spirit chases the wind. Airborne, movement +2. Children sense beings that we cannot. In innocence seeing what wisdom forgot. Art by Michael Nagapal. Did I say the artist on this one? Art by Matt Thames. Dispel. Ordinary magic of shattered vanity. Destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. Pride goeth before destruction. Art by Elwira Palikoska. Drown. Ordinary magic of downward descent. Submerge target minion or artifact, if able. Art by Alan Pollock. Miracle Workers. Ordinary mortals on a mission of mercy. Genesis, you may return a minion that died this turn from your cemetery to your hand. Seek not relief for grievous deeds and mercy done, but know that the prayers of all good people are good. Art by Jeff A. Mangas. Palaberry bats. Ordinary beasts soar in lunar choir. Airborne, burrowing. To the bat, it is the world that's blind, to the song-spun tapestry of its kind. Art by Lindsay Crummett. Rimland nomads. Ordinary mortals, adrift among dunes. Movement +1, takes no damage from deserts. As the sands shift, so shall we. Art by Elvira Shakirova. And a lone tower as an ordinary sight. An ordinary sight of introspection. Art by Michael Nagapal. Oh, I didn't read the desert out before either. I didn't give proper respect to the ordinary sights. My bad, but we caught it. We caught it. Arid desert. Sorry, Lone Tower. We'll get to you. Arid desert. An ordinary sight of ruin. Art by Aranja Art. Genesis, deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. So we won't be reading out any more deserts. They're all the same. They just might have different names. So we'll read out the names and the artists, but not the effect. And of course, Lone Tower. Genesis, if this is the only Lone Tower you control, gain 1 this turn. So it will add you an additional mana when it enters, and these towers are incredibly powerful, to put it lightly. Let's organize. Sorcery is like the first time I'm really staying on top of organizing a card game. Okay, now I'm just gonna crack into a Fresca. The best pop, don't at me. Not showing it. We're not doing any product placement here besides Sorcery product. Okay. 2 packs down, and I'm 20 minutes in. That's what I'm talking about. It'll speed up as I start getting cards I've already pulled in the box and in general, but like I said, I want to slowly go through cards of Sorcery, and I'm going to enjoy my pop while I do it. Okay, here we go. Back-to-back uniques so far. I think it's time to relax a little bit, and I'm okay with that. So we've got Shifting Sands, an exceptional sight of unsettled animosity. Genesis, reactivate the Genesis abilities of your nearby deserts. Art by Vasily Ermoliev. Oh god. I've spoiled that there is indeed a foil here, but I didn't see what it was. Sea Raider, an exceptional mortal, loots and pillages. Whenever Sea Raider attacks and kills an enemy, its controller discards their topmost spell. You may cast that spell once this turn, ignoring its threshold. Art by Tony Skudlow. Sorry, Tony. Art by Tony. Leap Attack. Exceptional magic of savage saltation. An ally may take a step, and then it strikes each enemy at its location. Art by Gadu Duasso. Amazing. Edge of the world. An elite sight on the border of unreality. Must always be adjacent to the void. Art by Adam Burke. This is a lot of people's favorite art in the game for a reason. It's really, really gorgeous. And this is the first copy of it I've opened, so I'm stoked. That's very cool. Yeah, we might have ended the unique train that we were on, but I don't think I can complain about the way that we got off that train. We're doing good. Okay, Sleep. An ordinary magic of Soporific Slumber. Target minion at a location up to 2 steps away falls asleep. It's disabled until it takes damage. Breathe Deep, The Gathering Bloom. Art by Severin Pinot. Roaming Monster. An ordinary monster from out of the blue may be summoned to any site. Here's Brawny. Art by Jeff Easley. Land Surveyor. An ordinary mortal promulgates a royal decree. Genesis, draw a sight. Bare is the brotherless back, and so too shall be unlevied land. Art by Ossi Haikhala. Coral Reef Kelpie, an ordinary beast of tidal wilderness. Submerge. Why'd the Kelpie cross the shoal to get to the other side? Art by Melissa A. Benson. Oh, they got a why'd the chicken cross the road joke in here too. You see the value you get when you just sit down and very, very slowly read all your sorcery cards while drinking Fresca. Incredible value. Incinerate, we've seen that one. Same with the Mercenaries. And our first foil of the box is a Petrosian Cavalry. Ordinary mortals charge into battle. Charge. By their swift steeds and swifter swords, the tide of many a battle has turned. Art by Andrea Modesti. Nice. Entangled Terrain. I guess let's put foils in their own sort of spot. Is that on camera? Hard to see with the way I got this set up. Yeah, that works. That works. Entangled Terrain. An ordinary aura of trammeling roots. Minions occupying affected sites lose airborne and are immobile. Last 3 of your turns. Art by Drew Tucker, who I believe is also going to be at Gen Con. Apprentice Wizard. An ordinary mortal, new to power. Spellcaster, Genesis. Draw a spell. Art by Ossi Haikala. And Men of Laying. Ordinary beasts bleat in discord. My guys. Whenever Men of Laying strike an avatar, that avatar discards a random card. Art by Drew Tucker. Good card. And we've got Remote Desert. An ordinary site of decline. Also by Aranja Art. Nice. That pack was also good. It's just every pack gonna be amazing. I do feel like I say that pretty often while opening Sorcery. Okay, oh my gosh. Karate chopped the camera stand. It's okay. I'm just gonna have a little Fresca. Get into pack number 4. Let's let it marinate here. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. All right. We get Iceberg, an exceptional site of imperious majesty. Minions occupying nearby sites can't submerge or surface. Art by Ian Miller. Chain Lightning, exceptional magic of arcing current. Deal 2 damage to target unit nearby any number of times. You may spend 2 to additionally target a new unit nearby the previous one. Art by Alan Pollock. And Cornerstone, an exceptional site and fundament of the firmament. You may play this site to one of your corners. Art by Margaret Organ Keene. And this is my first one of this too. This is sick. Primordial Spring, an elite site of primeval bounty. Genesis, if you control fewer sites than any opponent, draw 3 sites. I'm happy. I keep getting cards that I hadn't opened before, which was starting to not happen to me. I was getting repeats, so I'm happy to be out of the repeat streak. Although even repeats, hopefully I'll be able to trade them. I'm sure I will be. Muck Lampreys, we've seen that. Seen you, sorry. And you, of course. Well, we've seen you, but we gotta give Swamp Buffalo time to focus, and I mean, an icon like this, you can't just swiftly pass by. Thank you, Swamp Buffalo. Thank you for showing up in this pack. Highland Clansman. Ordinary mortals, storm the gates, charge. What need for spells when one can cast iron? Art by Truett Parrish. Shout out to Zack Attack on this one. He's championing the Highland Clansman. It's a pretty dang good card. Boop. Scourge Zombies. Ordinary undead of recent vintage. Whenever an allied mortal dies on land, you may summon Scourge Zombies from your cemetery to its location tapped. Art by Matthias Frisk. And we did get a foil. Nice. Oh, that looks really cool. It's an evil presence. An exceptional aura of dread and foreboding. You may summon spirits to affected sites. When you summon a spirit here, give it charge and return evil presence to its owner's hand. Art by Liz Danforth. It's really nice. Let's show off the full art, of course. Actually, I just realized I don't know if I showed off the full art on the other one. Whoops. We'll pick that up right after. Gonna focus. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think the camera got there good enough, I hope. Well, it looks really nice. This full art is incredible. Which do I like more on this one? I might like the full art. I mean, the foiling is really pretty, but some of the full arts are just so good. Oh, all of the full arts are just so good, really. Let's just take a quick pause here and make sure to flip this. There we go. Gotta show the full arts of all the foils. Nice. Okay, so far we're at ordinary, then exceptional. So we're moving up in rarity on our foils. Maybe the next one will be an elite. Rain of Arrows, seen it. We've seen Drown. Seen it. And Summer River, an ordinary site of renewal. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may put it on the bottom of your spellbook. Art by Matt Thames. This feels good to be doing. It's a shame that I'm still a little sick for it, but maybe I'll do it again. Although maybe I'll do a solo opening where I go less slow, like a little middle ground. I don't know. I'm having fun. Scavenging Fiend, an exceptional demon, rummages refuse. Genesis, conjure a broken artifact to this location. Art by Dan Seagrave. Shout out to Bees in the League. He's doing a lot of work for Scavenging Fiend. There's some cool decks you can build with it. Card is sweet. Okay, Mountain Pass. An exceptional site of narrow passage. Minions can't enter this site on the ground if there's already a minion atop. Art by Marta Molina. And I did say, yes, Dan Seagrave. Okay. And we've got Shrink. Exceptional magic of brief diminution. Set the base power of target nearby unit to 0 until your next turn. Art by Francesca Barold. And Rift Valley. An elite site of earth torn asunder. You may pull apart a partial row or column to make a void in which to play this. Art by Dan Seagrave. This is probably one of the more broken cards in the game, to be honest, as the rule currently stands, since you can pull apart your opponent's sites and just place it there, ignoring normal rules. That rule may change, though. Who knows? Just currently, this is a very, very powerful elite, and it will be powerful either way. So Rift Valley is just a very strong card, and that's my second copy, so I'm happy about that. Spin Attack. Ordinary magic of radial violence. An ally strikes each enemy at its location. Art by Truett Parrish. Cauldron Crones, ordinary mortals brewing with ill intent. Spellcaster, Genesis, you may sacrifice another minion here to draw a spell. Art by Drew Tucker. Lightning Bolt, ordinary magic of... come on. What are you doing, phone? There we go. Of shocking uncertainty. Yeah, so was the camera focus there. Deal 3 damage to a random unit at target location. Art by Osi Haikala. And Dead of Night Demon. An ordinary demon stalks the witching hour. Stealth. Tiptoe across the Weald's black maw, where horned fiends creep where tooth and claw. Art by Michael Agapal. This is one of my favorites in the game. Card is creepy AF. The Cavalry. And... oops. You saw nothing. Sandstorm, an ordinary aura of swirling silica. Affected sites and units atop them can't be attacked or intercepted. At the start of your turn, dispel Sandstorm. Art by Drew Tucker. And we get a Red Desert, which is the last desert that we haven't got. Red Desert, an ordinary site of blight. Aranja Art did the deserts. That's nice. Foil sites are, I think, just always fantastic opens. So I'm happy about that. Put that there. We might not have gone up in rarity, but I'd say a foil site is super good. And I got a repeat elite finally here, but that's okay because I didn't have a playset. And Rift Valley is just really freaking good. This box is going incredible. We got the Bats, the Nomads, Tangle, and was that the tower we got? It was, wasn't it? It was. Okay. Get right to the next pack. Keep this going. Wonder if I can get through the left column before an hour. We'll see. Phantom Steed. An exceptional beast courses the cosmos. Movement +2, Voidwalk, may carry an allied minion. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Root Spider. An exceptional beast with a snare of silk. Burrowing. When Root Spider is burrowed, minions directly above it are disabled. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Incredible card in the game. Lighthouse, an exceptional sight of water and air. A luminous pillar pierced the tempest, and we knew all was not lost. We were home. Art by Marta Molina. And we get a Sinkhole. An elite site of impending collapse. Sacrifice Sinkhole, destroy a nearby site. Art by Michael Nagapal. Art on that is so good. So good. One of my favorite cards in the game. Sadly, this is the 4th or 5th that I've opened, but that's okay because this is very good. And again, trades are a thing. Sorcery cards are beautiful. Oh, right. The rest of the pack. Old habits die hard. Well, I was going to like fan through it quickly, and then I realized like, hold up, that's not what we're doing here. Sacred Scarabs, ordinary beasts with an explosive finale. Airborne, death rate, deal 3 damage to each unit here. It's all fun and games until someone steps on a bug. Art by Melissa A. Benson. True. Sandworm, an ordinary beast, swims seas of sand. Burrowing, landbound. Only a soft susurration betrays the passing of these desert leviathans far beneath your feet. Art by Vincent Pompetti. The strike. I should go back to using my right hand. Pirate ship. Right, come on. An ordinary ship of mortal scum, waterbound. 1 second. Build me straight, O worthy master, staunch and strong, a goodly vessel, that shall laugh at all disaster, and with wave and whirlwind wrestle. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Love me some pirate cards. I tried. I'm sick, okay? I think I did good. Snow Leopard. An ordinary beast prowls Paudry Peaks. This is the Leopard, my child. His temper's anything but mild. A. M. Shaw and C. Beckwith. Art by Lindsay Crummett. Okay, I accidentally... I literally just said I need to be using my right hand. And my left hand was like, I don't know, I guess it's jealous. It wanted to do some of the revealing instead of just holding. It happens. Surco scorpions, ordinary beasts with deathly stings. Lethal. They wait and watch with eyes of soot. Art by Michael Magpal. And, oh my gosh, a foil! Phantasmal Shade. An exceptional spirit of imagined evil. When Phantasmal Shade is struck, destroy it. Art by Santiago Caruso. That is such a nice foil. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Love it. Fourth foil of the box. Okay, Riptide. Ordinary magic to catch the unwary. Target water site pulls in an above ground unit it's adjacent to. Draw a card. Art by Marta Molina. Blink. Ordinary magic of tactical transmission. An ally teleports to a location that's nearby. Draw a card. Art by Francesca Berald. Fenvale Muse, an ordinary mortal of quiet inspiration. Spellcaster. When Fenvale Muse casts a spell, you may trigger the genesis of a nearby river. As the sun troubles the morning, she stirs my heart. Art by Jeff A. Menges. Simple Village. An ordinary site of fecundity. Genesis, you may pay 1 to summon a foot soldier token here. Art by Andrea Modesti. Nice. Nice. Feel like we're doing pretty good. Any foils you get in Sorcery is amazing. I'm pulling good cards, beautiful cards. This is great. As much as I won't lie, as much as I would like to hit the cores and the franks that some people are chasing as the only thrill hits, that's not reality. You can't always get the cards you want out of pulls. So I've found peace. That said, well, I haven't pulled a core yet, so I mean, when I do pull a core, I will still pop off. But I just love these cards. Okay. Undertow. An exceptional sight of strong undercurrents. Genesis. Staying within this body of water, move target unit 1 step. Art by Kaio Calazans. This card is pretty dang good. Just recently secured me a spot in the top 8 of the Season 2 Sorcery TTS League. Keep an eye out for Season 3. Or further on if you're watching this video deep into the future. Hopefully they're still going. They're pretty cool. We have got this one already. Vantage Hills, an exceptional site with striking views. Ranged units atop the site have +1 range. Art by Jeff A. Menges. And we get... What is this? It's Flamewave. This is my 4th or 5th copy of Flamewave, but it's okay. This is my solo box. Trade copium, yep. It's all good. And it's also just freaking cool. Very cool, Flamewave. Okay. Elite magic ravages the realm. Flame wave flows horizontally from one edge of the realm to the other. Deal damage to each unit atop sites in the area of effects. I'm not going to read out the numbers here, but you can see them. Art by Alan Pollock. This is the only downside, I guess, of doing my very slow box opening after I've already opened a few boxes is not every card is as fresh. Some I've already opened 3-4 copies of, so that's the only downside. But I'm still having a blast, just slowing down a bit. It's nice. It's nice either way. Still to take them in. Appreciate you still, Flamewave. I appreciate you. And clearly you like me. I just realized that's our first elite that's not a site. Okay. Avaline Dryads. Ordinary spirits of sweet succor. Avaline Dryads provides 1 mana. How fair to greet on misted morn a daint parade of dew-kissed bloom, now deep inspire a bliss reborn of air faint laid with sweet perfume. Art by Elvira Shakirova. Drawn. Azurage Caravan. An ordinary convoy of diverse kin and kind. Has all elements and minion types. Defendant numerous. Liberate veritas. Art by Vincent Pompetti. This really is, I think, one of my favorite cards in the game. I don't know how much I say that. Maybe I should actually make a list. But I mean it. I love the flavor of this card. Amazing. So well done. Ice Lance. Ordinary magic of cold-blooded precision. Shoot a piercing projectile, deal 3, then 2, then 1 damage up to 1 unit at each of the first 3 locations along its path. Art by Brian Smith. The zombies. I feel like yes. Yeah. There's going to be some that I just forget as we get further into this box that I've already covered in full. And that's okay. If I end up doing some repeats, that's just an extra shout out to a beautiful card. Unravel. Ordinary magic of calm repose. Destroy all artifacts and undead minions at a location up to 2 steps away. My heart, why come you here alone? The wild thing of my heart is grown to be a thing, fairy and wild and fair and whole. G.P.T. Brandwin. Art by Severin Pinot. Really want this card in foil. And a Summer River. An ordinary site of renewal. Genesis, look at your next spell. You may... we've already got a river. Right. And actually, it's also a Summer River. See, like I said, we're gonna get some repeats. That's okay. Anything to help this take longer. All right. There's no way I'm gonna get through the first row in an hour at this rate. You'd love to see it. The Scavenging Fiends, nice. The Shrink, nice. And the Phantom Steed. Oh, yeah, hey, maybe we will get... Oh my gosh. Finally, I don't know how many sorcery videos you've seen where you've got a Conqueror Worm pop off. This is a Conqueror Worm pop off. Let's go. Finally. I've been wanting this card so badly. This is one of the uniques I've really wanted to pull. One of my favorite cards for gameplay. Amazing. An elite beast expands your one of my favorite cards. Demise. At the end of your turn, if no enemy units occupy this site, permanently gain control of it. Art by Dan Seagrave. Such a fun card to play with. And your opponents love playing against it. Trust me. My precious. This whole box is justified now. The Workers. Fade. How can you not love food art? Come on, camera. Ordinary magic of covert concealment. Give an allied minion stealth. If it occupies an enemy site, draw a card. I could pay, but then I'd just have to rob them again. Elvira Shakarova. Vile Imp, an ordinary firestarter of a demon. Genesis may deal 2 damage to target adjacent unit. Yeah, this card is a prodigy of the Death Speaker decks. One good burn deserves another. Art by Frank Frazetta. So good. So good. And Grapple Shot. Ordinary magic of acrobatic assault. An ally shoots a projectile. If it hits a unit, the ally is dragged to that location and may strike the unit. Art by Alan Pollock. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. That's all we gotta say. Wild Boars. Ordinary beasts with brindled bristles. I almost said briskets. 'Twere once again drowsy, when all in a rush, wild boar came a snuffling, straight out of the brush. Art by Vasily Ermolev. The Crones. Midnight Rogue. An ordinary mortal hides in shadow. Ranged, stealth. I'll have respect for your laws when you make them respectable. Nice. That's a good one. Art by Elvira Shakarova. Lightning Bolts. The Pit Vipers. Actually, did I read this out? I feel like I've read this out. We're going to read it again if I have. Pit Vipers. A terrifying tangle of ordinary beasts. Burrowing, lethal. Always look before you leap, for snakes among the hollows creep. Art by Michael Nagapal. I don't remember doing the flavor text, so maybe I haven't. The Demon. And, well, it's not Lone Tower, I'll tell you that. Opened, so far, 3 Lone Towers. Good card, though. Wonder if I should be pulling, like, Violence to the side now that Frank Frazetta's art will not be in beta. That's okay. Easy organizing for now. Here we go. Actually, a quick sniffle away from the camera so that it hopefully doesn't pick it up. And a drink of Fresca. Okay. It's Free City. An exceptional sight kneels before none. Once per turn, may attack or defend against enemy units here. Art by Ian Miller. The Root Spider. Recall. Exceptional magic of last resort. Teleport any number of allied minions to the caster's location. Art by Osi Haikala. And Nightmare. An elite undead of torment and terror. At the end of your turn, for each enemy minion here, you may push it to an adjacent location or void. Nightly we ply the razor-thin barrier between being and unbeing. Art by Drew Tucker. Ah, the Tufted Turtles, my good friend. Ordinary beasts with plated pelt. The first time Tufted Turtles would take damage each turn, prevent that damage. A turtle is never without a castle. Or a coffin. Art by Matt Thames. Mage Slayer. An ordinary mortal with an enduring grudge. Genesis. Kill target spellcaster, minion, camera, come on, nearby. Death is too kind for the likes of you, but I am a kind man. Art by Tony Scazdillo. Bosk. Blizzard. An ordinary aura of forestalling frost. Affected sites and units atop them can't be attacked or intercepted. At the start of your turn, dispel Blizzard. Sandstorm. Polar bears. Ordinary beasts of extreme latitudes. as my dog drinks loudly. Can move as if the top and bottom edges of the realm were connected. Art by Melissa A. Benson. The Scarabs. The Worm. Swan Maidens. Ordinary mortals of eerie grace. Airborne submerge. Before woman was, the water awaited her. Art by Osi Haikala. Critical Strike. And Simple Village. Hi, Dandy. Dog's checking out the box. Okay. All right. Continuing the grind. Gyre Hippogriffs. Exceptional beasts circle the skies. Airborne charge. A wing aloft will oft descry the turning of the screw, for knee or eye construe. Art by Gadu Dasuo. Backstab. Exceptional magic of treachery and treason. Target minion moves to an adjacent location, if needed, to strike another tapped minion there. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Telekinesis. Exceptional magic of psychic swiping. Caster snatches and picks up target nearby artifact they can carry. If it's in my hand, it's mine. Toddler's first rule. Art by Jeff Easley. And, oh my gosh. Let's go. Woo! That's a woo. Maybe I'm too sick to be letting out a woo properly, but oh my gosh. Finally, I think this is a better hit than a core. So this is, I guess, a pretty similar reaction to that. People are suspecting, again, it's speculation, that this will not be reprinted in beta and likely beyond. This is a really special open. I am stoked, and I can't wait to use it at Gen Con. Okay, let's read it. Wow, I didn't think I'd actually open one. I'm so happy about this. I thought I'd need to trade just a bunch of cards to hopefully get a couple copies to bring to the event. I will cherish this card, every piece of it. Eric's Curiosa. Unique relics from far-flung places. Rip Eric's Curiosa to pieces to draw a card from your collection. Art by Francesca Barald. Yeah, so it's, of course, the most powerful card in the game. However, you need to destroy it to use it, which in most cases is not going to be worth it. I doubt this card will be used very much, but I love it. I love these kind of cards. The fact that it is so rare means that it won't be used much, and I think that that's a good way to kind of contain cards like this. Otherwise, it would obviously be very bad for the game. So I love it. Controversial card, though. I think it's so cool. I'm so happy to own one. Even if I don't ever actually use it, I'm just, yeah, I love it. Okay, this box is done. What do we even do? Where do we go from here? I've peaked. I've peaked. Oh, yeah, I'm all flustered now. Okay. Yeah. Pirate ship. Yeah. The crones, of course. Leopard, yes. Terrain, fade. Yeah. Yes. Another Frazetta, very nice. The turtles and Spring River. An ordinary site of rejuvenation. Matt Thames. Unreal. I actually have an Eric's Curiosa. Oh my god. Oh, there's quite a few packs left there, actually. 39 packs is so many. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. Dapperel Vampire. An exceptional undead with a sanguine desire. Airborne. Damage dealt by Dapperel Vampire strikes. Heal you. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Careful. Careful. Thunderstorm. An exceptional aura of tempestuous fury. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random unit atop affected sites. Then you may move Thunderstorm 1 step. After it deals damage 3 times, dispel it. Art by Ossi Haikala. And Wind Sylph. An exceptional spirit of capricious casting. Airborne air spellcaster. After Wind Sylph casts a magic spell, she may push a unit here 1 step. Art by Elvira Shakirova. And oh my gosh, another unique I don't have. That's so sick. Panoptic Manuscript. A unique document of transmundane madness. Bearer has tap, reveal your topmost spell, and draw it. Bearer takes damage equal to that card's cost. An understanding so vast it leaves little room for sanity. Art by Francesca Berald. Back-to-back Francesca uniques. Both great ones. Wow, amazing. So we've got 4 uniques already, 4 foils. I'm like, wow. This feels like such an incredible start to the box. All right, left side. You're pretty good. And it's crazy to think that the middle and the right side are going to be even better. Even better. That's wild. Nice. That is actually wild. Oh, we're zooming now. We're zooming now. Oh. Overpower. Ordinary magic of decisive force. Give an ally +2 power this turn. Suddenly, the soldier was flung so violently from his mount, his sword became a plowshare. Swords to plowshare. Art by Vincent Pompetti. And it's an arid desert. Amazing. This box is sick. I cared more about getting this than a core. So in a way, I don't care if I don't get a core now. In another way, I do, but in a way, I don't. Let's just, wow. 4 new uniques for me. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Careful here. Okay. Awakened mummies. Exceptional undead roused from rest. Summoned awakened mummies burrowed safely. When an enemy unit moves onto the ground above them, they unburrow and intercept. Bodies in desert tombs are often very well preserved, mayhap too well. Art by Jeff Easley. Whirling Blades. A vicious vortex of exceptional magic. An ally may take up to 2 steps and then strike each enemy along their entire path. Art by Brian Smith. So cool. And the Skirmishers of Mu. Exceptional mortals, harry from horseback. Ranged. During basic movement, Skirmishers of Mu may perform a ranged strike from any location along their path. Vincent Pompetti. And it's a Lindsay Crummett. It's a seasoned sellsword. An elite mortal serves the highest bidder. Avatars nearby have discard a card, gain control of seasoned sellsword. Mage Slayer. Busk. Fade. We're getting a lot of violence. I feel like this is maybe close to as many as I've gotten over 3 boxes. We're doing good on that. I think this is our first wicker mannequin. An ordinary sprig of an automaton, non-fire spellcaster. By twisted frame round Willow's heart, let none disclaim my Turner's art. Art by Drew Tucker. Porcupine Pufferfish. An ordinary and prickly little beast. Love this guy. Lethal, submerge. A remarkable 13 pufferfish entries are found in Bogdole's Greater and Lesser Poisons and Their Uses. Art by Brian Smith. Oh, that's sick. 13 is my favorite number, and I've been using pufferfish in competitive lately, and I did not notice that. I'm getting a lot of value out of just reading these cards. If you couldn't tell, I'm having a good time. If anyone's even watching, an hour in, wow, I love it. Long form pack opening content. That's what's up. That's what's up. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Cave trolls. Ordinary trollses put noses in holeses. Burrowing. We dig, we lug, we nosh da bug. Before or nor more, we jig and jug. Art by Drew Tucker. Amazing. How can you not love the cave trolls after reading through Cave Trolls? It's impossible. It's impossible. And A Humble Village. An Ordinary Sight of Abundance by Andrea Modesti. There's a sec. I'm gonna do a little more organizing here just to make sure I've got all my sites together. Okay. Ooh, last pack of the left row. Part of me is wondering if I should just make each row its own video to try to kind of like milk more content out of these and slow down even more. But at the same time, doming a box by myself in one sitting was the intent and goal of this video. And I think that's just me being sick talking and how long it's taking. I got to power through. I'm loving it. I'm having a good time and I'm running hot. Like, what if I leave and these packs simmer down, you know? I think we got to power through. That was the goal of this video. And I've got to commit. All 3. Hour per row. Maybe it'll go faster. Who knows? Buried Treasure. X marks the spot for these exceptional relics. If cast, conjure this under an allied land site of an opponent's choice. When buried treasure is carried to the surface, its controller sacrifices it and draws 2 cards. Art by Jeff A. Menges. Frost Nova. An exceptional explosion of Arctic magic. Freeze nearby enemy minions. They're disabled until your next turn. Art by Francesca Beralt. A Clamor of Harpies. Exceptional monsters of ardent desire. Airborne. Genesis, teleport target weaker minion to this location. Clamor of Harpies may strike it. Art by Francesca Berald. Ooh, an Enchantress. This is my 3rd Enchantress, but the avatars are going to be super desirable, and I'll be able to trade. I'll be able to trade her for some things I need. It's beautiful, beautiful card. I think the last avatar that I'm needing is Elementalist, so that's the one I'm chasing. But getting any avatar, how can you complain? They're all such good hits. Nice. Very nice. Tufted Turtles, fantastic. Blizzard, Riptide, Bone Rabble. Ordinary undead scrabble to the surface. Whenever you play an Earth site, you may summon Bone Rabble from your cemetery to that site. Art by Jeff A. Menges. Firebolts. Ordinary magic unleashes a blazing barrage. Shoot 3 projectiles in the same direction, 1 at a time. Each deals 1 damage. Art by Jeff Easley. Blood Ravens. A cruel conspiracy of ordinary beasts. Airborne. Damage dealt by Blood Ravens strikes, heals you. Dark wings bring dark winds. Art by Makal Nagapal. Sedge crabs. Ordinary beasts that scrape and slide. Can only move themselves sideways. One will never make the crab walk straight. Aristophanes. Ossi Haikala. It's the artist. It's so good. Sedge crabs are iconic as well. Grey wolves, a ravenous pack of ordinary beasts. Your spellbook may include any number of grey wolves. Has +1 power for each other grey wolves nearby. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Another scarecrow. Bury and Red Desert, an ordinary sight of blight. By Aranja Art. I think that's the last desert that we needed out of this box. Did I just put exceptionals in the ordinaries? I did. Let's grab those. Okay. I did it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Carrying on with the box. The question is, where do I go next? Middle last or right last? Let's save the middle for last. Let's do that. That's my plan. Okay. Getting right back into it. That was a clean open. Here we go. Wow. Gnome Hollows. An exceptional site of quaint construction. Units with 3 or more power can't enter this site. Art by Matthias Frisk. Poisonous Dagger. An exceptional weapon of virulent venom. We got there, I think. Bearer has lethal. Cantus scratch fulfilled. With all the strength of 20, shall thine heart be stilled. Art by Vasily Ermolaev. And it's... oh wait, I know how to count. I mean, it's still quite the hit. I mean, look at this card. Amazing. Accursed Albatross. An exceptional beast of deadly portent. Airborne. When a unit kills a cursed albatross, kill that unit's other allied minions it's nearby. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Whoa, cool. This is a new one for me too. Gross Poltergeist. An elite spirit and ghost in the shell. Good anime. Good movie. Not the newer one, but the old one. Anyway. Tap. Until Gross Poltergeist leaves the realm, gain control of a nearby artifact and animate it. It's an automaton with power equal to its cost and has its own bearer abilities. Cool. Art by Brian Smith. That'd be unreal in foil. The Dryads. Exorcism. Caravan. Arrows. Sleep. Monster. Surveyor. Scarecrow. Bury. Kelpie. And Dark Tower. Different tower now. An ordinary site of contemplation. By Mikhail Nagapal. I like that they got the same artists to do their set of ordinary sites. Cool elite. Okay. Starting off solid here for the right side. Here, let's just move it like this. There we go. I really can't express how satisfying it feels to open these packs. Gonna be very nice when the rest of the world gets their product. Can rave about it as well. I hope the beta packs hold up to this hype because, oh my gosh. Okay, House Arn Bannerman. An exceptional mortal holds banner high. Other allies have +1 power, other nearby allies. Our crest and banner will once again be a symbol of glory and strength. Art by Andrea Modesty. Holy Ground. An exceptional site of benefaction, and blessings. Genesis, each nearby avatar heals 3 life. Art by Mikhail Nagapal. And Dodrol. And Court Jester. An elite mortal with a mischievous smile. At the end of your turn, each nearby avatar discards a random card. Art by Liz Danforth. Card's cool. I do want that in foil as well. Overpower. Heat Ray. Ordinary magic of focused fire. Shoot a piercing projectile. Deal 2 damage to 1 unit at each location along its path. Art by Jeff Easley. Blink. Common Sense. The ordinary appears as magic to some. Search your spellbook for an ordinary card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your spellbook. Common sense is the most widely shared commodity in the world, for every man is convinced that he is well supplied with it. By René Descartes. Art by Drew Tucker. A Grey Wolves. Demon. Sandstorm. Scarabs. Sandworm. Boil. Ordinary magic of sudden scalding. Destroy all minions occupying target water site up to 2 steps away. Art by Brian Smith. I need a foil boil in my life. Need it. I need it. Remote Desert. Okay. Excited to see what the right side of the box will give us as our first foil. Left side treated us very, very good. We got 4 foils, 4 uniques. Incredible. So we'll see if any of the other sides, any of the other lanes can hold up to what the left side has done for us. Upwelling. Exceptional magic of fluid undoing. Target a nearby site. Return each artifact and minion there to its owner's hand. There is no height to which confident fools cannot ascend. Art by Alan Pollock. Stormy Seas. Iron Shackles. An exceptional relic of crippling chains may be conjured to target enemy minion. Bearer is disabled. How can you claim to be free when you've never tried to find the end of your tether? Art by Dan Seagrave. And Replication. Elite magic of counterfeit conjuring. Conjure a copy of an artifact carried by the caster. A great sorcerer does not imitate, he plagiarizes. Art by Francesca Berald. Second copy of that for me. Nice. The Goons. Grok. Disenchant. Ordinary magic of fractured fascination. Destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. And a haughty spirit before a fall. Art by Elwira Palikowska. Exorcism. Spectral Stalker. An ordinary undead roams betwixt the between. Voidwalk. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. H.P. Lovecraft. Art by Jeff Easley. The Scorpions. Wicker Mannequin. Firebolts. Ravens. The Crabs. Mad Dash. Ordinary magic of utmost agency. Draw a card, then give an ally movement +1 this turn. Guaranteed delivery in 1 month or less, or your money back. Art by Drew Tucker. And a Summer River. And did I... Yep, I put down the replication already. Okay. go. Watchtower. An exceptional sight safeguards the horizon. Enemy units atop nearby sites permanently lose stealth. Art by Jeff A. Menges. Bedrock. An exceptional sight of unyielding solidity. Can't be moved, destroyed, or modified. Art by Adam Casper. Shield Wall. Exceptional magic of unfaltering formation. Until your next turn, each ally takes 1 less damage for each other ally it's nearby. Art by Andrea Modesti. And a Browse. Unique magic to probe the possible. Look at your next 7 spells. Put 1 in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your spellbook in any order. Art by Elwira Palikoska. Incredibly strong card. That's the 3rd Browse I've got, which is impressive, but if I'm going to open a bunch of the same unique, Browse is one of the better ones to do. Oh, I did the thing again, double pulled. It's okay, it's okay. We got a foil. We got a foil exceptional. And it's a new foil for me. This is nice. Mudflow. Let's see if we can catch that. That looks good. Sick. An exceptional sight, awash with sludge. At the start of your turn, surface or unborrow each minion occupying target site nearby. Art by Drew Tucker. Beauty. First foils right there. No, right, we got the desert. Okay, Tangled Train. Apprentice Wizard. Mage Slayer. Men of Lang. And a Lone Tower. Okay. Okay. Recall. I don't think... Okay. Exceptional magic of last resort. Teleport any number of allied minions to the caster's location. Art by Osi Haikala. Yeah, I don't think I opened that one in this box. Psionic Blast. Exceptional magic of stunning realization. Deal 1 damage to each minion here. They're disabled until your next turn. Art by Alan Pollock. An Oasis. An exceptional sight of fire and water. Where blood nourishes sand, life springs anew. Art by Marta Molina. And a Dwarven Forge. An elite site with swart and sweaty artisans. Anyone may conjure weapons and armor here, and for 1 less. Art by Rodney Matthews. So that's another elite that I keep opening. But it is what it is. You're gonna get a bunch of duplicates. It's the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast. Sure, I mean, I could have opened 5 Mix Aquas that I need instead of Dwarven Forge. You could say that, but I could also, you know, and yeah. Still, the art on it is very cool. Look at let's just go back. I want to appreciate the cards that I'm like, oh, but I keep opening this. You know, like, it is what it is, and the art is just gorgeous. And these guys, these dwarves, they don't look up to any good. You know, like, yeah. I like Rodney Matthews, kind of evilly looking dwarves. They're cool. Unravel, Wild Boars, Midnight Rogue, great flavor text, Firebolts, Pit Vipers, and a Mage Slayer foil. That is that is only the 2nd duplicate foil I've ever got, actually, but it is a very nice foil. I really like the full art for this one. Poor book. Nice. Foil is a foil. Common sense. And arid desert. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, right side. You brought us a browse and a couple foils. Should I be keeping the hits of the sides different to stack them up against each other? Nah. They're a team. They're a team. They're working together for a good cause. Me. Poison Nova. Exceptional magic of mephitic miasma. Lethal. Oh, come on, camera. Deal 1 damage. What are you doing? What are you doing, camera? You good? Okay, sure. Deal 1 damage to each other nearby minion. Art by Jesse Pelkas. Pudge Butcher. An exceptional demon of corpulent color. Immobile. Tap. Shoot a projectile. If it hits a unit, drag it to this location. Pudge may fight it. Get over here. Art by Brian Smith. Rolling Boulder. An exceptional relic that gathers no moss. Units here have tap. Give Rolling Boulder a push. It rolls as far as possible and deals 4 damage to each other unit along its path. Art by Jesse Pelkas. And a Wrath of the Sea. Elite magic of merciless deluge. Flood all sites adjacent to a body of water this turn, then submerge all minions and artifacts on water. Wait, I feel like I've hit this, but I don't think I read it out. So this might be another repeat. Here we go. Polar bears, ordinary beasts of extreme latitudes, can move as if the top and bottom edges of the realm were connected. Art by Melissa A. Benson. If I did a repeat on polar bears, you know, that's okay. Love me some polar bears. Belmont Longbowmen. Ordinary mortals draw on distant foes, ranged. In the left hand of every delight lies woe, and for that my bow. Art by Andrea Modesti. Grey Wolves. And a foil fire harpoons. That's so cool. Ordinary magic to reel in your prey. Deal 1 damage to target minion above or below an adjacent water site and pull it to the caster's location. Draw a card. Art by Jesse Pelkas. Sick. That's a cool one. That is a cool one. Fade. Disenchant. Did I read Disenchant or Dispel? Let's just read it. Disenchant. Ordinary magic of fractured fascination. Destroy all auras and artifacts at target location up to 2 steps away. And a haughty spirit before a fall. Elvira Palkowska. Another Violent. Wow, this box is stacked with Frank cards. Ordinaries, yes, but still. Still. Here we go. Gonna be time for a sip of Fresca after this pack. We got Monster Hunter. Great games. Great games. An exceptional mortal of grim determination. Genesis. Kill a nearby monster. Nor glory nor profit is his reward. A safer world is. Art by Jeff A. Menges. I don't know. When I play Monster Hunter, really the reward is just cooler armor. Or weapons. Bedrock. Poisonous Dagger. And another replication. Our first duplicate Elite Plus contained to this box. Maybe this will start to go faster. Icon. Work. Beautiful. Gorgeous, darling. Love you, Swamp Buffalo. Oh no. What are we doing? No. Ooh, this is a really good foil hit. Common Sense foil. The eyes. The foiling on a lot of the eyes and cards is so good. Yeah, this is a great hit. Sick. Yeah, I'm happy about that one. Palaberry Bats. How can you not say that when you see it? And a tower. All right. That was a good pack. It's a good freaking pack. It's time for some Fresca. Good pack Fresca. Refreshing. Ready to pull a hit. Trick. Every card's a hit in Sorcery. Aqueduct. An exceptional sight of earth and water. Through brick and ashlar conduits flows the lifeblood of an empire. Art by Jeff A. Menges. This is Jeff's first alpha sorcery card since I gifted it to him when he opened it in a pack. Very nice art on that dual land. Albatross. Phantasmal Shade. We've got that in foil here. And an Infernal Legion. Elite Undead, wreathed in Hellfire. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to each other adjacent unit. Grave Candelabra and Dance Macabre, the Damned Parade and Ghost in Ghastly Mob. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Nice. Oh, all right. Down there. Cavalry. Wall of Air. We have read that. I'm like pretty sure. Dispel. Let's just read the flavor text here. Okay. Ordinary magic of shattered vanity. Pride goeth before destruction. Art by Elvira Palikowska. I think I've read this already. I just wanted to, for continuity, since we just recently read the other one, read that one. Okay. Amazon Warriors. Ordinary mortals of magnificent stature. Tonight we keep watch, and tomorrow, before the dawn, we shall arm ourselves in our weapons, and beside their hollow vessels, waken bitter Ares. By Homer. Makes me think of The Simpsons. Dope. Art by Elvira Shakirova. And, whoa, a duplicate exceptional foil within the same box. That's gotta be super rare. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. That's a very cool looking foil. Somebody will want this. That's nice. There we go. And whenever this happens to you, definitely hey, look on your positives. You know, you're getting a bunch of Frank ordinaries. Whenever this happens to you, I urge you to not think of the fact that you could be getting duplicate foil Philosopher's Stones in a box, because that will serve nothing. Be happy with what you have. Like this Eric's Curiosa. This, oh my gosh, that's such a good hit. Such a good hit. Simple Village. Is that the village we haven't got? Is that the, nope. All right. Turns out it does go a lot faster as you kind of go through and get your duplicates. Makes sense. Makes sense. Just haven't done slow form, like super slow box opening before. It's fun. I see why people do this. This is a lot of fun just to kind of take your time and read the cards properly. It's not like my other box opening was fast. That was still a very long video, but just obviously going slower now. Okay, Tyvanax Berserker. An exceptional mortal lusts for blood. Whenever Tyvanax Berserker can attack a unit, he must. Untap Tyvanax Berserker whenever he attacks and kills an enemy minion. Art by Alan Pollock. Battering Ram, an exceptional device, pummels and pounds. Units here have tap, destroy target adjacent wall or monument. Oh, come on, camera. Get the battering ram. Art by Elvira Palikowska. Unlend Eel. An exceptional beast whelms the unwary. Submerge. Whenever Unlend Eel submerges, it may drag another minion down with it. Art by Francesca Berald. And a Royal Bodyguard. I think this is a playset for me. Sure. An elite mortal of steadfast loyalty. If a nearby avatar or royalty, king, queen, prince, or princess, would take damage. What's going on? All right. Would take damage. Royal Bodyguard may take that damage instead. Art by Liz Danforth. Exorcism. Rain of Arrows. Drown. Miracle Workers. Yar. Leopard. Zombies. Spin Attack. Unravel. Cauldron Crones. And Rustic Village. An Ordinary Site of Fertility. By Andrea Modesty. Oh, this is great. This is great. So many cards. Keeping it going. And we get a duel. Nice. Ruins. An exceptional sight of fire and air. What do lines on a map mean to the sand and the sun and the wind? Art by Dan Seagrave. Gar Hippogriffs. Oh, I accidentally skipped step. An exceptional sight of earth and fire. There's beauty in the simplicity of empty horizons. Art by Andrea Modesty, which is the Ordinary Village artist. Infernal Legion. Another one of the duplicate elites. Playset here. Alvalan Dryads. Caravan. Rain of Arrows. Drown. Old Salt Anchorman. An ordinary mortal holds steady and true. Nearby allies can't be moved by enemy spells and abilities. Neither should a ship rely on one small anchor, nor a life on one fair hope. Epictetus. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Border Militia. Ordinary magic to defend the motherland. Summon a foot soldier token to each site you control that borders an enemy site. Art by Truett Parrish. Ral Dromedary. An ordinary and superbly indifferent beast. Amazing. And a coarse grace remained. His head was high, though his gaunt flanks with a great mange were worn. You know what? We're gonna reset on this. All right. And a coarse grace remained. His head was high. Though his gaunt flanks with a great mange were worn, there was not any yearning in his eye, but on his lips and nostril infinite scorn. Archibald, young Campbell. There you go. You deserved it, Ral Dromedar, even if the camera wouldn't focus. By Cow Calazans. Sleep. Here's Brawny, Land Surveyor, and a Lone Tower. Getting to the end of the right side. Oh, okay. Fighting it down there. We're just gonna go to the other side of the pack. That's okay. What do you got in here? What are you holding if you're not wanting to be opened? We got Backstab, Bridge Troll, an exceptional troll accosts the incautious. Whenever an enemy attacks Bridge Troll, they must spend all of their remaining mana to give you on your next turn. Oi, O's at trippin' o'er me bridge. Who's at trippin' over me bridge? Art by Vasily Ermolaev. I like this card. Fellbog Frogmen. Exceptional beasts with spring in their step. Can leap entirely over adjacent sites in one step. Art by Jeff A. Menges. I love this card so much, I may or may not have got an artist proof of it from Jeff. Abundance. An elite aura of milk and honey. Each affected site provides 1 additional mana. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Icelance. Sea Serpent. An ordinary beast bestrides the ocean. Submerge, waterbound. The study of sea serpents advances 1 funeral at a time. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Miracle Workers. Fade. Dekelpie. To the other tide. Incinerate. Mercenaries. Muck. Miner. Explosion. Harpoons. And Simple Village. Okay, we're still here. I've had a couple interruptions while filming, but I'm still doing this all back to back. Anything that phones or alarms that go off during, I'm just kind of like doing real quick, getting right back to it, and continuing the grind. Nothing is impeding my process here for very long. I am enjoying this. Oh my gosh, we're getting to the final row. Let's see if the right column can go out with a bang. We get, oh, I mean, come on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Brobdingnag Bullfrog, an exceptional beast with a giant appetite. Genesis. Brobdingnag Bullfrog swallows another target minion here. He carries it disabled in his belly until he leaves the realm. By Mikhail Nagapal. Tom Kench. Love this guy. How can you not? Look at him. Look at him. This is also an icon with Swamp Buffalo. Outback Strider. An exceptional mortal finds solace in solitude. Moves freely between unoccupied land sites. Art by Tony Scuzdelo. And a tragedy worrywart. An exceptional mortal prepares for the worst. Units nearby take no damage from magic spells. Better safe than sorry. Art by Jeff A. Menges. And, ooh, that's my first Chaos Twister. You know what? Right column? You did it. So, okay, Chaos Twister. An elite magic of orbital dexterity. Place target minion on the back of your hand, then blow it off from a height of at least 1 foot. Deal damage equal to its power to each unit atop the site it lands on, including itself. Wall of Air. Cloud Spirit. Witch Spell. Amazon Warriors. Homer. Extinguish. Ordinary magic of guttering failure. Banish all fire minions and fire auras occupying target site up to 2 steps away. Art by Brian Smith. Ooh. Extinguish into boil. The flavor. Dryads. Amazing. Icelance. Sea Serpent. And an Autumn River. An ordinary site of refreshment by Matt Thames. And with that, have we got every type of site in this box? No, we're missing a Gothic Tower. Happy to keep a frog on top there. Very nice. Last pack in the right column. Here we go. No matter what, right side, I think you did solid. Not to we don't need to compare you to the left side. I wouldn't do you like that. But you've been solid, okay? Been solid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We get a shield wall. We get ruins. If I got this one, I'm going to read it again anyway. An exceptional sight of fire and air. What do lines on a map mean to the sand and the sun and the wind? Oh yeah, we've read that already. Dan Seagrave. Undertow. I remember reading that. And an adept illusionist. An elite mortal with duplicitous skills. Spellcaster. Tap. Search your hand, cemetery, or spellbook for another adept illusionist and summon it nearby. Shuffle if needed. Art by Jeff Easley. This card I think is super underrated. I'm playing it in the top 16 of the Sorcery League, and it's been really good. Scary card. Your opponents need to answer it. It's been good. Don't sleep on this card. Mortality. Ordinary magic of grave consequence. Kill all mortal minions at target location up to 2 steps away. Man is born a candle. The better part burnt out. Art by Matthias Frisk. Such a cool card. Sandstorm. Sacred Scarabs. Sandworm. Critical Strike. Scorpions. Goodness gracious. Wall of Fire. An ordinary aura and a blazing barricade. Conjure atop the border of a site you control. Whenever a unit passes through Wall of Fire, it takes 3 damage. Art by Matt Thames. Attack on Titan. Mage Slayer. Boss Control. And Dark Tower. Don't mind me. There we go. Okay. The final column. I don't know how long it's been anymore because a couple things have interrupted the recording, meaning I'm going to need to edit a little bit, but I guess I should have expected that to happen since I am sick and doing this a bit later in the day. So away she goes, but I'm opening the box back to back here and getting right to it. So here we go. The final column of my solo sorcery box opening where I slowly read all of the text on a card, but not numbers. I'm like nervous. How could this possibly... I mean, like, everything just kind of looks at that Eric's Curiosa contained to this box. Again, I'm happy to open anything in Sorcery. It just feels good. But I can't believe I actually got Eric's Curiosa. So sick. All right. That's right. I also got Conqueror Worm in this box. Hell yeah. Shield Maidens. Exceptional mortals. Hold the line. Hold the line. Nearby allies take 1 less damage. My word is my bond. My shield is my service. Vincent Pompetti. Lava Salamander. An exceptional beast with a fiery temper. Fire Spellcaster. Takes no damage from fire spells. By Melissa A. Benson. This card in foil is freaking stunning. Undertow. And Unlikely Alliance. Draw a card for each rarity among allied minions. Elite Magic forges a strange coalition. There are 3 rules for winning a war. Unfortunately, nobody knows what they are. Art by Ossi Haikala. We get an Ice Lance, Rain of Arrows, Sea Serpent, Drown, Border Militia, Scourge Zombies, Spin Attack, Cauldron Crones, Ral Dromedary, Sleep, and a Summoner. Next pack. Here we go. Wait, did I... Was that the pack I got Adept Illusionist? Well, I'm like... No, okay. I didn't think so. There you are. Unlikely Alliance. I'm sick, okay? Opening a lot of packs here. I'm doing all I couldn't wait anymore. Okay? I was like, wow, I'm not going to be better for like a couple days. Then I'm busy over this week. I don't know if I'm going to like really have as much time to just spend like 3 freaking hours opening a box. And then not to mention all the time after where I'm going to be slowly organizing stuff and putting it in my binder and thoroughly enjoying that. You know, like, I needed to get this done. I didn't want to wait till next week. It was meant to happen this week. It was meant to be days ago. But I'm doing it now. And it feels good. It feels good to be here. Hillock Basilisk. An exceptional beast with an adamant eye. Other minions at rest here or one step in front of Hillock Basilisk are disabled. Art by Alan Pollock. Giant Shark. An exceptional beast smells blood in the water. Submerge, waterbound. Whenever another unit enters or moves between sites in this body of water, Giant Shark moves to that unit to fight it. Art by Alan Pollock. Guile Sirens. Exceptional merfolk croon a captivating chorus. Submerge. At the start of your turn, force target nearby enemy minion to take a step towards Guile Sirens. Art by Elvira Shakirova. And a Screaming Skull. An elite relic of unbridled rage. Whenever bearer attacks and kills an enemy, it untaps. Art by Melissa A. Benson. Demon. Sandstorm. Scarabs. Jig and Jug. Scarecrow. Furry. Wall of Fire. Captain Levi. Mage Slayer, Bosk Troll, and Spring River. Okay. Chain Lightning. Scavenging Fiend. Haven't seen you in a minute here. Shrink. And... ooh, that's a new one for me. Yokai Kappas. Elite beasts imperil this pond. Discard a water site. Untap Yokai Kappas. Use only once per turn. In the cool winter months when Circurbits don't grow, Kappas of the Yokai Forest find other means of refreshment. Art by Gadu Dueso. Love it. Love it. I feel like I've seen the art for this, but I hadn't actually seen someone open it. Or maybe I had, but I hadn't properly kind of registered. This is, to me right now, this is the not fully spoiling the set working on me. Magic's working. I've got a lot of cards that I didn't have yet in this box. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. This is awesome. Demon. Clansmen. Zombies. Swan Maidens. Longbowmen. Deep Sea Mermaids. Ordinary merfolk of mysterious depths. Submerge. Genesis. Draw your bottommost spell. Art by Elvira Shakirova. I'm also playing this in the current tournament. I love this card, and I'm pairing it up with Seer. It's felt so good with that avatar. Tufted Turtles. Blizzard. Riptide. Overpower. And we get a Sorcerer. Yeah, that works for me. I need a handful more still. I want to have like 8 to 10 at least for holding drafts at a board game cafe. Happy to get that. I might make a cube too. We'll see. All right. We get Phantom Steed, Root Spider, Recall, Silence, an elite aura of simpler times. Minions occupying affected sites lose all non-basic abilities. Art by Marta Molina. I think it's Zalem who's using this card to pretty good competitive success at the moment. It's looked pretty scary. Porcupine Pufferfish. Cave Trolls. Scarecrow. Furry. Pegasus. Spin Attack. Heat Ray. Common Sense. Disenchant, Spectral Stalker, and an Arid Desert. I don't know if I have opened a copy of Silence yet, too, so nice. We take those. This is Sorcerer we'll put over here. I should probably, let's get these foils out a little bit better, right? We want to show them off. There we go. There we go. There we go. Also, I'm like stacking everything up differently now. I should just probably just clean up for a second. Keep the uniques out like that. I was just so stoked on those sites at first. Here. There. Great timing to do that when we're getting close to the end. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. How many foils have I got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I mean, we're not, you couldn't say we're below average, so, I mean, I'll take it. We have got no elite or unique foil in this box, so we'll see what happens. One of those would be an absolute banger to get, but we have got a good amount of exceptional foils, and the, like, for instance, our ordinary foil there, that is a very, very good hit. So, I'll take it. Iceberg. We have read that one. Cornerstone. An exceptional site and fundament of the firmament. I have read this, haven't I? Let's just read it again. You may play this site to one of your corners. Art by Margaret Organ Key. Don't know if I have, but Minecraft card, so might as well. Ooh, Planar Gate. Card looks so cool. Love the art on this. An elite site and gateway to oblivion. Minions here can traverse the void, gaining void walk until leaving it. Art by Liz Danforth. Gotta love Oblivion. Mage Slayer. Boss Control. Blink. Bone Rabble. Plumbed Pegasus. Wall of Air. Minor Explosion. Fire Harpoons. Cloud Serpent. Dispel. And another Sorcerer. Go. Okay. Will we get a 10th foil? What's up? Draft Ridge. An exceptional sight of singing tailwinds. Airborne minions atop Updraft Ridge have movement +1. Art by Cow Calazans. Quarrelsome kobolds. Exceptional goblins raise a ruckus. Hey, Dandy. Yeah. Exceptional dog raises a ruckus. At the end of your turn, quarrelsome kobolds strikes themselves or another target adjacent unit. He started it, the one that started it. Art by Alan Pollock. Love it. Hadn't read the flavor text on that. Quagmire. An exceptional site of swamp and slaw. Genesis. Units occupying nearby sites are immobile until your next turn. Of note, one of the only ways in the game to actually make an avatar be immobile. Art by Cow Calazans. Polymorph. Elite magic of transfrogrification. Transform target nearby minion into a frog token. Art by Francesca Barald. Oh my gosh. This is one of the cards I really wanted to open. Freaking love it. How could you not? This is a banger. This is an absolute banger open. Can't wait to make a frog deck. Sick. I've got a couple elites that I really needed to get on the board with for deck building, and I'm just loving it. Thank you, this box. It's a good box. This is a good box. Common Sense. Entangled Terrain. Apprentice Wizard. Disenchant. Deep Sea Mermaids. wicker mannequin, firebolts, blood ravens, sedge crabs, pufferfish, and an arid desert. Ugh, I don't know how many packs we have left. It's really hard to tell because these boxes are so big. It's deep. I won't know until we get down to the very end. York crossbowmen. Exceptional mortals entrenched and armed. Ranged. Takes no damage from ranged strikes. Corrin's shield racked and shivered like a plucked bowstring, but held while he reloaded. Art by Andrea Modesti. Drought. An exceptional aura of desperate dearth. Affected sites aren't water sites and provide no water threshold. Art by Makal Nagapal. Siege Ballista. An exceptional weapon and engine of war. Tap Bearer and another ally here deal 3 damage to target unit up to 2 steps away. Art by Elwira Polikowska. Oh my gosh. A Cortesian Thighs. A unique mortal of sedation and seduction. Genesis. During their next turn, each player is controlled by the previous one. Well, all the while blood shall spill, should woman's while belittle man's will. Art by Frank Frazetta. One of the actual best hits in the set. Sick. I hadn't opened any unique Franks, or cores, still no cores, but I'm getting the unique Franks, so I'm happy. Until very recently, in box number 4, I had back-to-back packs with unique Franks. One of them was this. This is my second copy. I am super happy about this though. That's so sick. I think the last one I need is Death Dealer. So chasing that Death Dealer, chasing those cores, and of course, quite a few more elites that I'm needing. But wow, the uniques in this box have been really good. This is probably the best box I've got so far for uniques, besides standout hits like foil uniques, which we might still get. We'll see. Get a casual Cortesian in foil. Okay. Or Curio, we'll take it. Alright, Common Sense, Disenchant, Ogre Goons, Grok, Autumn River. Wow, that was a good pack. Okay, Center. Center's putting up a fight. These packs all make a good team. All of the rows are making a good team. We got Blaze. Exceptional magic of blistering speed. This turn, give an ally movement +2. It can't be intercepted, and it leaves a trail of fire at departed locations. When it stops, each unit along the trail takes 2 damage. By Elvira Shakarova. Anui Undine. An exceptional spirit born of the sea. Submerge. Anui Undine has +1 power for each site in her body of water. What is a puddle but an ocean waiting to be discovered? Art by Tony Scazdelo. Art by Tony. I'm so sorry, Tony. Love your art, though. Autumn Unicorn. An exceptional beast, renowned in legend. Also, I'm trying. He knows I'm trying. Concerning the fair unicorn, sundry notions do abide. Some demur, others deny. Children's delight and charlatans lie. Art by Severin Pinot. Spencer. You want to get off for a sec? Woo! You're busy. All right. And it's okay. I'll be finishing video. We got there. Good luck in your league game. Sorry, I just had to sprint off and go pop off for a sec. Because my brother-in-law and I have been chasing our first course so hard, and we finally get one. 4 boxes. This was not easy to get a single core, but got one. Let's go. And a Cartesian and an Eric's Curiosa in the box. Unreal. This box is so good. Thank you. Thank you, middle column. I was starting to think I just wasn't going to open a core. And I got quite a few boxes. I was like, I was watching people who get a core every box. And then after like 4 boxes, they'd be like, wow, no core in this box. That's unlucky. You know, like people, some people, the cores like some people more than others. And I had to fight to open this core. But we've got there. And I'm so glad we did. And it's Ruby core, Dorito core. Incredible. Love it. Oh my gosh. This box is stacked. Yeah, when I ran off, I ran off was like, woo, we got there. But he's in a League of Legends ranked game, so couldn't sprint out at the moment. That's okay. Apologies for stepping away. I mean, how could I not though? I didn't know how else to react. Okay, let's carry on. We've still got more packs to go. Wow. Cauldron Crones. Leopard. Bolt. Unravel. Demon. Sandstorm. Dryads. Caravan. Ice Lance. Turtles. And another Sorcerer. We're getting a lot of those all of a sudden. Wow. What a stacked lineup of uniques in this box. Next, I'm going to get like another core or Death Dealer. That'd be ridiculous. Pudge Butcher. Floodplain. An exceptional site of intermittent inundation. Once on your turn, you may flood an adjacent site this turn. Art by Cow Calazans. Card is insanely powerful. And an Atlantean Fate, a unique aura of hubris humbled. Affected non-ordinary sites are flooded. They are water sites. Only provide water threshold and lose all other abilities. Genesis, submerge all minions and artifacts atop affected sites. Art by Aranja Art. This is such a fun card to play with. It is so powerful. Nice open. I think it's the 3rd one I've gotten 4 boxes too. I'm like, Atlantean Fates loves me back, apparently. Fire Harpoons. Icon. Pose. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Ponderous. Perfect proportions. The Swamp Buffalo, everybody. Okay, Teleport. An ordinary magic of abrupt relocation. Teleport an ally to the surface of target site. There was no real sense of time passing, and in the last act, it felt like everyone else was just teleporting everywhere. Highland Theater critic, Vincent Pompetti. Scent Hounds. Ordinary beasts with extraordinary sniffers. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. For the upwardly mobile of the Midland Court, accolades in the Royal Hunt of the Mist were as treasured as wartime achievement. Art by Andrea Modesti. Oh, wait. I was like, oh no, I spoiled it. No, I was just doing a speed run that was, if anything, efficient. A Highland Clansman behind it. Foil Highland Clansman. Nice one. That's sick. So we did get 10 foils in the box. No elite foil, no unique foil, but with our non-foil uniques like this, can I really cry about that? Can I don't know. I don't think I should. Pretty dang good. And some of these are just so nice. I'm getting a good handful of more foils that I don't own as well. I'm happy. Oh my gosh. I don't want the box to end. I don't want to open another box right away, but I should probably take it easy, get this posted, maybe think about doing that when I'm maybe not sick. Step. Rolling Boulder, the Boulder. Quarrelsome Kobolds, and a Crossroads. Ooh, I needed this as well. An elite sight points in the right direction. Genesis, look at your next 4 sites, put 3 of them on the bottom of your atlas. Art by Vasily Emerleev. Sick. Oh, I'm getting so many cards I actually needed. Fuck yeah. Oh, might have been my first F-bomb in the video. Worth it. Warranted. I can monetize with my 200 subs. Let's go. Heat Ray. Apprentice Wizard. Common Sense. Midland Rogue. Ral Dromedary. Pit Vipers. Sleep. Polar Bears. Roaming Monster. And a Summer River. Okay. I won't spoil how many packs are left. I spoiled it for myself, but I won't do it to you. No checking the time in the video. Not that it'll help you, because I'm going to kind of go through things after this anyway. Kite Archer. An exceptional mortal. Hits and runs. Ranged. Immediately after performing a ranged strike, Kite Archer may take a step. So cool. Art by Vincent Pompetti. Mudflow. Monster Hunter. And Megamoeba. I think that's my first Megamoeba. Sick. An elite monster engulfs the realm. Megamoeba moves by extending a single pseudopod of any part of itself. It occupies all locations it has ever occupied and has +1 power for each. This card is so sick, and it probably has a lot of potential unrealized. It's a really interesting card. Love it. Art by Brian Smith. The Men of Lang. Blink. Spectral Stalker. Ogre Goons. Grey Wolves. Mad Dash. Anchorman. Border Militia. Cave Trolls. Dromedary. And an Autumn River. Okay. Let's have a little bit of Fresca. Get to the next pack. Refreshed. Ready to see if anything can touch the peaks of this box. I'm downing it, but I was downing it before, and then I opened my first core, and we got a Cortesian. I mean, crushing it. Kite Archer. Monster Hunter. It's Free City. And Battlefield. An elite sight of the wages of war. Genesis, conjure a broken weapon or armor here. I think that's my first Battlefield as well, so that's nice. Disenchant, Spectral Stalker, Avaline Dryads, Caravan, Swan Maidens, Longbowmen, Land Surveyor, Deep Sea Mermaids, Kelpie, Incinerate, and a Lone Tower. The time has come. Let's prove it. Let's make sure. Sadly, it's so. It's true. This pack, this box, we're at the end. We're at the end. You've been good, box. You've been good. One more hit of Fresca. Let's do this. Last pack, magic time. Poisonous Dagger. See if we can get a good focus up here. Come on, camera, you can do it. Nice. Windmill. An exceptional sight of earth and air. The wind's wild words in uncertain surges whisper how the world was made. Art by Elwira Palikowska. Shifting Sands. Yes, dude, sick. An Island Leviathan. An elite sight of dormant monstrosity. Transform, when you have enough threshold, transform into a monster. Place flooded rubble underneath, and it'll be huge. So this site is unreal good. I am so happy to get this. I really needed this card. Yeah, stoked. Just need one more now. This box has just been so good to me. Love it. Let's see if we get a foil in the final pack of the final box. Oh, not the final box. Don't know why I said that. I got more packs that I will be opening. That's for sure. Sea Serpent. Man of Lang. Right. And I just got so excited about that Island Leviathan. I forgot I was trying to keep it up here. Porcupine Pufferfish. We Dig, We Lug. Mercenaries. Scarecrow. Bury. Lampreys, and A Simple Village. So no foil on the last one, but I'm super legitimately happy about that Island Leviathan, and lots of cards in this box. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm very glad that I took the time, read through everything, made me appreciate some ordinaries that I hadn't ever read the flavor text on, and other cards, and just in general, it's the alliteration, just everything. It's gorgeous. I love this game. I love the art, love the vocabulary. Even if I mess it up, it's a lot of fun. The foils are beautiful, and my pulls. I think I'm happy. I got so many cards that I needed after multiple boxes. So let's just quickly show off our probably, I mean, I'm happy with actually like all of these uniques, aren't I? Yeah, the uniques in this box were unreal good. That's so sick. I mean, of course, our hits of this box, I believe, would be these three, though. That's so sick. Love it. Love it. This was great. Maybe I'll do something similar to this when I get better, but I don't know how I'm gonna open up my other boxes. Really, I'm like super focused on, I want to get more boxes so I can open up more and do more videos and just get more cards for decks, because opening Sorcery is just thrilling in a way that I haven't really delved into with TCGs before in my adult life. Yeah, I'm having a blast, and I'm just stoked to open more packs. This box is sick.